Well, whew. I already let my tears out in the car because my story is really, really passionate. How Hitman became is a story that's up and down. It's up and down, but the end result is Hitman never gave up. You get what I'm saying? So from the beginning, I was born in Buffalo, New York, the East Coast, where it's cold at, and we have blizzards. So I was in a family, like, being that it's so cold in Buffalo, 6 months of the year, you gotta be in the house. So it was me and my sister, and this was our pandemic, being stuck in the house because it's cold. We dancing, entertaining. My dad used to have me and my sister every Friday in the kitchen while they did their adult things, drinking and all that stuff, entertaining them to James Brown and Michael Jackson. So I always was dancing. I always was dancing. You know what I mean? So, you know, the way that I even got to my dad is kind of like a sad story, because my mother, who I love now, that's my road dog now. Like, that's my road dog now today. I'm so thankful. But she suffered from an addiction. You know what I mean? Like, she suffered from crack. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people in my generation and my culture, we have mothers, bro, that was victims of that. You know what I mean? So when you have a mother that is in the streets and doing drugs, you're forced to mature faster, way faster. Because within your first 7 years of life, that's the time that your mother is supposed to be nourishing you. You get what I'm saying? It's a love, a mother love that only a mother can give you. I didn't have that. That was ripped away from me. So I'm growing up, but there's still a part of me that was looking for that love. You get what I'm saying? Because it was taken away from me, because when the drug thing hit, like, anybody who experienced dealing with a person, a parent, or anybody that's on that type of drug, they are a totally different person. A totally different person. Now, living with my dad was different, because my dad was very, very strict. You know what I mean? He was very, very strict. As a matter of fact, the only times that I seen my dad really, really happy was drinking and having us entertain them while he was drinking. So think about what that's doing to my mind when I'm growing up. I'm associating a good time with drinking and the music, and I'm thinking that all of this goes together, but I'm young. I don't know that much at the time. You know what I mean? I don't know. But all I know is that I love my sister, and that was my bit of sunshine. That was our love. That, you know, I couldn't get it from my mother, so I got it from my sister. I got it from my grandma, rest in peace. I got it from my godmother. Even though that situation happened to me, God has always put women in my life to kind of like almost fill that void. You know what I mean? So, you know, life went on. I grew up, I was in Buffalo, about 7 years old. I was just getting in too much trouble, and my dad thought that he was teaching me a lesson, and he sent me to go live with my mother. You know what I mean? He sent me to go see what that side of life was about. But I liked it. I like being in the ghetto.
Yeah.
I like all the wild stuff I seen in Buffalo, New York. Anybody who ever been to Buffalo, New York is ghetto. I'm talking about ghetto. We like 4th of July, the streets on fire, everybody in the street dancing to DMX, where my dogs at, we wildin', so my life is already Krump. God is already getting me prepared for Krump because of the stuff that I already like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so what ended up happening was, my mom was tired of Buffalo, because she's from there, but she came to LA and she already was turned out by LA. The LA life, the sunshine, there's always something going on, you know what I mean? And my mother also was raised in the industry because my grandmother was a part of a group called The Undisputed Truth. You might know the song Smiling Faces, because this is a good song. Smiling Faces Will Lie. So my mother was already involved and she seen the light. My grandma was a singer, so I already had these characters around, you know what I mean? So my mother moved to California and I did not want to go to California. I begged my father to stay. I begged him to stay. I begged him, I'm like, Dad, like, you know, please can I come stay with you? I don't want to go to California with my mom. I don't, you know, I like the ghetto where we was at, but that was the love that I found. That didn't mean that I really wanted to live with my mother. You get what I'm saying? I just like the love from what was going on out there. You know what I mean? But she did move and my dad did let me stay. He let me stay in Buffalo. It did not last for a long time. It was 3 months and my dad, you know what I mean? He one day came to me and was like, you're going to move with your mother in California. Well, yeah. I was getting in trouble in school. Yes, I was the class clown. I wanted the attention. You get what I'm saying? Reminding you, I was ripped from that motherly attention that only your real mother can give you. You know what I mean? So I wanted the attention. I'm telling my teachers they got too much makeup on. I'm doing extras. But if I can get that laugh, that was my attention. You know, I'm begging for attention, but I don't know this.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Yeah.